in every department, in every company, there are dozens of things that can be done 10 times faster for 1/10 of the cost. So if the issue is we don't understand how fast things are going, so how do we get to a proper understanding of how fast things are going? So here I'm going to use two analogies. So if you've ever drove in a Tesla and you press on the accelerator, when you're in the car, you can feel the G's. So you can feel that acceleration. So you're in the car, you're really feeling it. If you're outside the car, you see the Tesla drive by, you're going to say, oh, wow, that car is going fast. Oh, man, have you seen that car? It's not the same feeling. You're observing the car is going fast, but you're not feeling it. So you can see these, Facebook, Google passing you on the highway, Tesla, TikTok, whatever. Oh, and wow, they're going fast. But there's a big difference between seeing them go fast and being in the car and feeling how fast it's going. Same thing if you're watching a sport event. There's a big difference between, oh, wow, have you seen that play? Have you seen that dunk? Have you seen that touchdown? Wow, what a play. And being on the field and scoring some points and say, okay, guys, what's next? What's next? If you're just observing, you're a spectator, you're in the stands versus being on the field. So you truly understand how fast things are going when you have that feeling of being on the field playing, being in the car feeling the G's. Okay. So that's going to be a challenge today is if we can get people to feel that speed and not just be a spectator to it.
But then that means people kind of need to have this mindset shift of, okay, let's stop watching, let's start doing.
Yes.
But I'm going to challenge you on that though, because doing so means you need to take the time to kind of understand it and study it and analyze how you can kind of be part of the play and be on the field. So, but that costs time. So is it worth it? And what would you say to those companies telling you, well, I don't have the time to.
And you're completely right. So the way you're going to feel it is if you're able to take one action that is in sync with the times. And here's how I would frame it. So every department in every company, and that also applies to organizations, governments, nonprofits, etc. But so in every department, in every company, there are dozens of things that can be done 10 times faster for 1/10 of the cost. So 10 times faster at 1/10 of the cost. The challenge is finding that first one or the first couple of things, and then making that conversion. Once you've taken action, then you're going to be more in the car, you're going to be in the field, and you're no longer going to be a spectator. And I'm going to give you one example.
Yeah, I was going to ask just that. Give me examples.
So this studio is an example. So before we built our little podcast studio, we had done a video with a little company, very, very humble beginnings. And I'm going to say, I'm just going to throw in some numbers just to give a ballpark idea. So let's say we did a video with a company and the cost was $5,000. But then there's also the cost of preparation and everybody who participated to the shoot. So let's say we spent, 60 hours prepping, participating, etc. So let's say the total cost of the video is $12,000.
Yeah.
Setting up this studio cost us $12,000. Now, working with a firm, making videos, so the total cost is $12,000. I only have one video, and it took us weeks of preparation. So the lead time is many, many weeks, and then there's the total cost with time and money. This studio, we have an idea, we want to talk. We come in studio, we take 1 hour, it's recorded, it's done. We give him to some editors, we do some operations. So we can do 10 times more videos at 1/10 of the cost, or we can make one video more than 10 times faster at 1/10 of the cost. Mm-hmm. So that's one example. What's the equivalent for your sales team? What's the equivalent for your customer service team? If you're managing portals for partners, for distributors, for customers, what's the equivalent for your partner management team or your community management team? for your marketing team? What about integration between systems of your company to integrate departments together? But there are in every department dozens of things that can be done 10 times faster at 1/10 of the cost.